Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, I know that boy!
Over here! To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to...
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! Oh, Arlecchino...
Yep, along with...
So you're saying...
Since the two of you are so curious.
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
No need to be... Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more... As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems...
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
Of course, Father. It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fish. Let's go. We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome! Thanks!
Well, when I happen to run into you two, with this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside...
Okay, we'll come with! There are all sorts of rumors about your organization. Like now that we finally have the chance to see it day in the life.
Well, you're more than welcome.
Winnie! We're finally here! The supplies! I must have
Brought them with me? Hello?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
No way! Clear everyone! Hurry! The Traveler in Paimon!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all.
Oh, it's alright! Of course!
Father told us about how...
I heard the Traveler. I heard Paimon. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard
Ah, that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with.
Wait, but those are the best. Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of some.
All right, Fold, Selwalk, you don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion.
Really? Awesome! Yeah, it's
Well,
All right, see you later.
Bye! Lindy, about that poison! And some tactics out just now.
scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child, and was Elwar has a chapeau is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only have the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best. Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way.
Oh.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called...
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, and there's the blind... After this mission is over...
Oh, maybe...
Is it just or do these two seem it?
I heard that...
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then? If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on. You're right. We're only... Winnie's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far? Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Frene? What are you doing here?
Well...
Hey, nice to see you!
Oh, you too.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't... Were you looking for something just now?
It's nothing.
Yeah, we've got some left over.
Some food and water.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water, wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as... Frene, you remember what I told you? You're not... Tell me what's going on.
Maybe it'll be better.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face.
Yes. Just...
You're back! Oh, and you brought some birds with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth.
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Heart. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our... She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About half a month now.
So ever since we got to Pulse...
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where you know the rules of the house, Frene. I know you...
I've thought it through. And I just can't handle Linny. Don't you remember that night? While I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save that feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices. It's happened many times.
So what you're saying is...
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, if Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is...
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they gotta find a way to shout. No way. They feel really deep, but I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house.
I'm sorry, Linny.
Oh, really? You didn't...
Huh?
You know, we grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all later on when you started calling me Linny. I wasn't actually surprised.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments, you and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let...
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Frene. Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Frene. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so...
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to... I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't, that means finding...
I've tried that.
And?
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems...
I don't know much...
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you... Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember what she...
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us.
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2...
I swear.
Whoa!
What?
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too. You 3, Traveler. And you...
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join... If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to you.
You're not giving us much... Well, I guess we're all in this together. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even attached.
That's right. Still, when she's...
Does she know that she...
I've tried to ask her.
Clairvy, if you've got some time...
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you...
Huh? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that... Your name...
The roster? The people in charge. They're not as nice as they look in this house. Some people are family and other people are... Wait, does that mean the knave...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should... It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than...
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about. And Fremine, you stay in Poisson.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. Let me think.
I get it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, of course, that's only as if the worst case scenario happens and we're just you too. I really hope this...
It's the knave! And... child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be...
Oh, it's you two. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her. I still have so many questions for her. Without...
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Basically, unless what? That problem has any... It's all thanks to that one, and that's good.
Projects.
Yeah, that's the one, helping Linny and the other.
And what a sweet little daydream that besides, considering...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hawk.
Well, we just... Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we...
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much to learn about someone from a short introduction.
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you...
Spoken like a true...
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
I've met some of the members, which, by the way...
And why would I...
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? Okay, I admit it.
Wait.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious.
Based on...
Hardly. Although, it would call yourself a Fontaine.
Huh?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine, claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply the Primordial Sea would...
So, you stayed in...
Good.
Actually, well, I heard that members...
Well, that's only a recent development.
They were that...
Well, the current...
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable... Just imagine. Tucer becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from a rooster's mustache. Or Tonya...
Okay. Well, Traveler, All right.
No thanks, Mrs.
I like the sound.
We should probably get going.
I'm rather enjoying the evening brew. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper...
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good. I wonder if Linny had any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went. Linny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran... Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around, and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try... Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got... Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look! Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That rare guy has a huge...
I've met him before. The scar is from...
Did he...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to his...
Wait, so that means...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about some... I managed to talk to quite a few...
Strange.
Yeah, I mean... I know there have been arguments in the past...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the House, people like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to...
These kinds of conflicts happen.
Well, that's true. I can't say for sure.
But I think that you think she's been inciting them?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something. She's told me about it.
And they just believed all that? Without...
Clary's words,
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa! What's this Project Stuja all that?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. Father thinks so too, but it's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the project.
Okay, super...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go better, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought.
If we can only focus on one situation at a time, rather...
You're right. Well, it's getting... Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, I'm always looking. Hey, she's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Trust is... Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees! Oh, look! She stopped! Clearly? Shh. I opened the window and no one would look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? Please, help us get on this. Sure. Everyone in this family is nothing as long as you're useful. You get to stick around. You're saying... It's just... That doesn't seem like something she would... I know you. Everyone thinks she's a good person. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna... But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... that wouldn't happen to her. She should really go talk to Mother. But we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And I'm too scared to face her. What should I do? Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with...
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of met the doctor back in Sumeru.
It's possible that Father and that we're not really on the same side, so there's not... I did hear, though, that when Father rejected most...
Secret experiment? Could that be...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details. The details of the experiment are confidential. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking...
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clearly seems to think the name and the doctor work together. It's just that it doesn't seem like the easiest thing to do would be just ask the name directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back. Lynette, you're with me. All right.
It's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on... So what are you planning to do now? Catch up, although I must profess to being curious.
Us? Distract.
Look, don't worry. I'll be sure.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Children always... Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Marmonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it could be a stretch to... Oh, good idea. Hopefully, well, we should probably head to the Palameronia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. Let's see.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my...
Yeah! Planning on...
I assume you're referring to Lenny, although there's that no matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house...
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
But don't you care about them at all?
Any organization in which feeling, perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. I would imagine Lenny, Lynette, and Fremne will be able to... As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's...
But that's...
Ah, you seem if Lenny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs... It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like...
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I asked you to meet me. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up. It's been a while, monsieur, I must say. I wasn't...
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat, although if I may speak plainly, I see you brought the traveler and Paimon with you.
I'll be departing Fontaine short. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
I understand your request.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, monsieur. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground. Not all rivers...
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing...
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not...
I seem to recall there being...
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, I will gradually withdraw and, unless absolutely necessary...
I presume I can take your words to mean that in the future...
Tartuffe. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, I'm sure...
You choose your words...
My thanks for your generosity. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water.
Indeed. I trust...
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
talking about back there? I only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more
Winnie, I don't really hope everything's going okay. Oh, I don't recognize that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Travel?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going. Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this.
Oh, you don't have to give us any.
Please, I want to. It's not like it's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to.
I'll take 3 papers. Here.
Oh! Thank you. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take off.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't... I just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, or...
Wait, why are you being so...
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things. The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats will make it wonderful. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in this.
Okay, sounds normal.
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. No one comes here anymore. Nor it was before I
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. Clairvy was happy here.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth, Crucibina came up with an... It's difficult to estimate that they would be handed over to...
So those were the experiments Clairvy... You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's...
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth.
Wait! The friend?
Friend, huh? Clairvy was cheerful and passionate. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Despite their differences, the two there may have been a certain naivete, even with her body racked with pain. Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination. It was during this time that Clairvy rejected that proposal. Clairvy never gave another reason if she couldn't escape and fight back. Precisely. Death. It happened during a duel. From that moment on. It was the very result she was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take...
Crucibini?
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right or wrong with Peruere won the battle.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along.
I left that name behind after I defeated Crucibina, and that is where the story ends.
Yeah. Based on what you just told
I suppose you could call her you see, a certain, of course, the chances. Clairvy died when she was 16. Memory, you see.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when...
Perhaps I should put it this way.
So if all of that is true...
Indeed. She's rather... But other times, she would hide. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. But... no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't...
Wait! I can understand what you might want. So she's trapped in her 6-year-old self. She's getting red! At least talk!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now I hope you understand that...
Is this really...
Whatever could you...
Don't you... want to say...
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger makes you... Well, I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your...
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Wait!
I'm sorry, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to...
Huh? Are you...
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father!
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you... Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious...
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
False.
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Nantoi clearly said. Sato added. Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not! You're lying!
It's not like I'm the only one. We're birds,
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type a single betrayal can cause. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot...
You've been...
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. If this were any...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. I'm sorry, Sheplo. We...
Sheplo, according to the rules...
All those who betray the house...
And so it shall be.
Father! Please, wait!
Something you want to say, Lily.
Please reconsider, Father. what Filial and the others did. We all come from broken, but the truth is, none of us know what a real home should. I'm not saying I have all. So please, Father.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given can, however.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength.
Impossible. Father? Did you hear that, Traveler? Linny and the others have to duel the knave. If they lose those people Don't you want to say a proper...
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
When guests are around, families are often on their...
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring, and all I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may...
Is it my turn now? Things are about to get done.
Here's backup! Check this out!
And fly!
Now that's more like it.
Talons.
With these rising flames, lay there.
It's my turn now.
Spare your energy. Just running is of little use.
I got you covered!
Try to pace yourself. Have a taste of the herb. Look at you. Witness trapped like a bunch of helpless ants. Watch out for Father's movement! With these rising flames, it's my turn now. Over here!
Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
The countdown has begun. Like a fly, taking it away. The moon comes, with these rising flames. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent.
Watch out for the box! Main mast! Game's up! Don't get too close! You're respectable! Now our chance!
Over here!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
Sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack. Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Crimson Moon. I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me. I believe we can end things here. It's not often that I get... Given that I am the victor of this duel.
No!
I never thought things...
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for.
Wonderful. Then, in just a
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across if you can withstand the pain. When you, in other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
So, you're just letting
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you...
Of course.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the light.
Yes, Father.
Chapleau, Fultz, Elwar. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flake. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, thank you for all you've done for the house.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Winnie.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future?
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You can at least sugarcoat it a little. Oh, jeez, that's... oh, huh? That's it? Yep. If that's what Perry says to us, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to defy. At first, no one believed you. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through, but you called on everyone to unite. To fight to a draw in order to reduce. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn, but somehow, I still think I understand. Of course, if I could do it all over again, I still don't think...
Isn't that so? Even now, but as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, it's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories. Of course, I will simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have...
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're pretty amazing. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place! I was always too afraid to skip but at the academia. Those yokai, I once saw a drawing of this one guy with... Wow, sounds like you're talking about Noni. Ah, that's what the that's Zamora. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother? She probably wouldn't accept some... You know, I playing the lute while... The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of... Oh no! Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me! Okay.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn and grow. Clairvy. You worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no hidden wonder for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clary. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even...
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was but a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Whatever regrets may live.
Father?
It's Lily! Hey, Lily! What is doing back here? Let's go...
Father, the bottled flames have...
And you? What have you?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But Nev and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating...
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong.
I just... never understood.
You're brave, talented. You would do anything to protect them.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny.
You're a hero, Lily.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would... I'm not deserving of that title.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, even without that strength.
Father.
No one knows if reaching certain strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions.
I understand.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. The road ahead is not an easy one.
You've done so much for me, Father. And that kindness must be protecting my family.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for having members who longed for the light, our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded. And as for to you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, no matter how arduous the journey ahead,
Wherever in this world I am.
Didn't Lily say that when Nat and Fremine were recovering... Lynette? Friendly? How are you feeling?
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out. Oh, Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to...
I see.
I'm glad Father came to check up.
Wait, what? You...
Crucifina died a year after Claire. Crucifina had extremely... When I joined, though, the experiment, a couple of months after...
Father took Linny and me.
The last time you talked...
She said she didn't want the foundation of a family should... That's what Father...
But I still thanked her for everything. If Father hadn't taken over the house of Hearth...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. But even if we didn't, may have arguments or time.
Whether the path before us, so I wanted to say thank you for...
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome.
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. They seemed